These are sandhill cranes, common in central Florida and in the southern eastern parts of the country and across the country and in Siberia. Their numbers are estimated to be around 450,000. Yes, notice their red tufts and their long necks and long legs. These birds tend to form nests on the ground, which makes them easy prey for almost any predator, including raccoons, coyotes, predatory birds such as hawks and eagles. Apparently, they tend to attack each other from time to time. Sometimes it's just a display of affection. Oftentimes, they will go in large flocks until they break off and form nesting pairs, often nesting and paired up for life. These noble creatures do a marvelous dance in order to express their affection and courtship. Let's zoom in on him. That's about as close as we can get. Nature shows are not always so good at sneaking up on things, as I've mentioned before. Yes, oftentimes they will join a migrating flock and they will pair off at the age of 3 to 7 years and form nesting pairs for the rest of their lives. And since these birds are protected by the law, we are not allowed to eat them, even though I have heard they taste like turkey, earning them the affectionate name sand turkeys. Younger birds, after leaving the nest, will go and form flocks of their own, kind of like street gangs, only they do not need streets as they have wings. And they will run amok at a young age with their gang until they form nesting pairs at the age of 3 to 7 years. They like to forage on bugs and larvae found in the ground, on the ground. Sometimes they eat fish, sometimes water bugs, and often corn. Corn is a delicious snack for sandhill cranes. These sand turkeys do not have names yet. Watch them as they flip around. Maybe we can see their marvelous courtship dance. They do this mainly when they are horny. These marvelous birds can be tracked. Let's see where they go. Look, see them forage. They're not finding as much corn over here. Oh, maybe a caterpillar or an antlion. Antlions are delicious. Antlions are a strange creature, resembling the bug that Khan put into Chekhov's ear in Star Trek, The Wrath of Khan. They're much smaller. They look like a dinosaur with pincers on one end. They dig little holes in the ground where bugs and ants fall into them. In the loose sand, it's kind of like a little sarlacc pit. If you're familiar with Star Wars, Return of the Jedi, you will know the sarlacc pit is no place to fall into. And these antlions, as they're called, will dig a hole like the sarlacc and wait for unsuspecting ants and other bugs to fall into the hole. And as they crawl out the steep edges, they create vibrations with their little feet that are picked up. And the antlion gets them and he has a meal. Well, there our sand turkeys are flying away. What a beautiful flock of birds. We will see them again. Sometimes at night, they are like pterodactyls. And the sounds they make Or even more like a pterodactyl. Sand turkeys.